What's going on, guys? It's Deathmonk here. Today I'm going to be talking about something rather interesting that's just been brought to light in regards to Call of Duty Vanguard. Now, as of late, Mr. Dalek JD, for those who don't know, has basically received a rather interesting little 5-second teaser hinting towards Call of Duty 2021, which we currently know as Vanguard. Now, within this very short, very quick 5-second clip, we actually get to see a very interesting few teasers here. Basically, for those who don't know, Mr. Dalek JD just recently received this rather interesting 5-second clip within his emails inbox, and out of the blue, he's just started to break it down. So that's what we're going to be doing in this episode. So I'm just going to quickly go me for a few seconds. I'll just let you listen to this clip rather for you guys. Right guys, so basically what we got there was some rather interesting bits and pieces. So I'm just going to see if I can break this down here for you guys. So basically, as you guys can see, I'm just going to see if I can go through this frame by frame as best as I possibly can. So as you guys can see, we can see like a lot of woodland, there was a lot of barbed wire, which obviously makes sense during the World War II era. If you also look very carefully, I'm just going to try and do this frame by frame as best as I possibly can. You can see like there's lots of barbed wire on the trees. And eventually we do manage to see some rather interesting image right here. So if you look at this little disc or embroidery or whatever you like to call it, and if you look very closely, you'll probably just make it out. It actually reads at the top Task Force, but at the bottom it reads Vanguard, which ironically is the name of the actual Call of Duty title as it stands right now. But if you look very carefully, even though it does say the word Task Force, it does not say 141 on the bottom of the badge. Now, 141 obviously is from the Modern Warfare series, and if you look at history, you'll notice that Task Force 001, which is what appears to be on this actual badge itself, underneath the word Vanguard there. Actually, when it comes to looking at history, Task Force 001 started in 1946, after the Second World War even finished. So Task Force 001, as rumored as this from 1944, does not make sense. So Task Force, well, I'm not sure what that figure is at the moment, but it does read Task Force then Vanguard. So it could potentially, the actual name of the team could potentially be Vanguard too, ironically, but we'll have to wait and see when the full game comes out, or when we get more information about the campaign or zombies or whatever this is promoting. So that's interesting there. If we carry on a little bit further here, guys, you will notice there's like what appears to be a German helmet against some trees and barbed wire there. Obviously, for those who don't know, the Americans took on the Germans during the Second World War, with help from the British, of course. So there's a little bit more of a good shot of the helmet there. I think I just missed that little bit there. If you look a little bit further back, see if I can... No, I went a bit... Let's see if I can slow this down. I wish I can go through this frame by frame. Just give me 1 second, I'm just relying on Windows Media Player for this. You will notice also there's the word Achtung, which is German for warning or caution. And you will also notice there's a British, or if not American, maroon coloured beret, which is what I think it was the British that used those during the Second World War. So that's interesting there. You can also notice we've got like some, I think that's an M24 grenade, as well as a Sten SMG. The top barrel for the Sten SMG there. So that's really interesting. So what else can we see? We can also make out the word Merville with 10k. Merville was actually from a rather interesting battle that actually took place during, I think it was June 1944. I think I'm just going to rely on history for this one here, guys. If you just bear with me 1 moment, I think it was something called the Battle of Merville Gun Battery that took place in 1944. Now, we've got very limited information on this, but basically, for those who don't know, the Battle of Merville Gun Battery occurred on 6th of June 1944 as part of Operation Tonga, which was part of the Normandy landings or D-Day, during the Second World War. Allied intelligence believed the Merville gun battery was composed of heavily caliber guns that could threaten the British landings at Sword Beach, only 8 miles or 13 kilometres away. The 9th Parachute Battalion, or part of the 3rd Parachute Brigade, which was attached to the 6th Airborne Division, was given the objective of destroying this battery. However, when the battalion arrived over Normandy, their parachute descent was dispersed over a large area, so instead of over 600 men, only 150 with no heavy weapons or equipment arrived at the battalion assembly point. Regardless, they pressed home their attack and succeeded in capturing the battery, only to discover that the guns were of a lower caliber than expected, which was Czech manufacture 100 mils. However, they still had the range of over 8,000 metres, that's 8 kilometres guys, to hit targets on Sword and in, I'm going to butcher this name, Ouistreham? I hope I pronounced that right, using one explosive they had been able to recover the surviving 75 men trying to disable the guns. When the British paratroopers had withdrawn, 2 of the guns were put back into action by the Germans. Another attack the next day by the British commandos failed to recapture the battery, which remained under German control until the 17th of August, when the German army started to withdraw from the area. So that's exactly what happened during this, which is rather interesting there, guys. I'm just going to go quickly through a little bit more here. There's another shot of the M24 grenade. We've got like what appears to be a... I can't quite identify exactly what helmet this is. If anyone recognises what helmet this may belong to, please do let us know in the comments. We also do get a shot of a rather interesting, what appears to be like a name badge that the soldiers wear. You can see this one reads Sergeant Kingsley. Now, if we look at history of the name Kingsley, so I'm just going to put this into Google just to give you a bit of an idea of what the name Kingsley means or meant. Kingsley is an English surname of Anglo-Saxon origin, written in Old English in I'm going to butcher this name, Syninglislia. This locational surname roughly means from the king's wood, glade or meadow, and derives from the Old English words sinning for king and lea for woodland clearing. So that's really interesting there, guys. So Kingsley is obviously a British surname, for those who don't know, and basically means from the king's wood, or glade, or meadow. So we'll have to wait and see what's happened with that. So that's really interesting there. I think that was towards the end of the teaser. So we've got quite a bit out of that. So that's really interesting. Want to know what your thoughts are of this? Please do let me know in the comments box down below. Big shout out to Mr. Dalek JD for making us aware of that. Now, some people may have heard the YouTuber Long Sensation, otherwise known as Tom Henderson. Basically, he's been a known Call of Duty leaker for quite a extensive amount of time now. So basically, we've got all sorts of interesting information here regarding Call of Duty 2021, as far as we know. Now, the trailer he's seen features some firing squad executions and gore. It's like Sledgehammer Games looking at Modern Warfare 2019 and said, "Oh, you think that's going to make headlines? Now it's our turn." So that's really interesting. It's probably one of the best looking trailers that he's seen from Call of Duty 2. If you're a gunner in a plane and in a dogfight, but you run out of bullets, you can pull out your sidearm to try and finish the job. So that's what they were known to do back during the World War II there. So that's really interesting. We also got, obviously, 2 minutes 40 seconds. We were expecting a trailer apparently. So according to Tom Henderson there. There's also going to be a really strong emphasis on Call of Duty competitive with the next game. If you don't want to make claims just yet, but it would seem that there's a lot of support lined up for it. Okay. This game is not restricted to the Eastern Front, but in Pacific Theatre either. The game takes you to North African conflicts as well. Interesting. There's the official Vanguard teaser that, as I've mentioned, Mr. Dalek JD got that Tom Henderson just retweeted. In addition to wooden doors that can be destroyed with bullets or grenades, there's also wooden floorboards or hatches that you can shoot through. One example I saw is someone shooting through the floorboards to go from the first to the ground floor quickly, and features like this will be in Warzone as well, so that's interesting. Now, I did mention a while ago about a potential live event that's going to be going down in Warzone, and the French Twitter user who goes by the name of Hey Amalay found new code indicating that this may be happening. So basically, if you go over to Himalay's Twitter account, you can actually see that it's actually found an emblem and a calling card within the in-game files of Black Ops Cold War / Warzone, which is a reward for attending the event. So what can we take from this? Looks like we've got a triple CP, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is the German emblem. Please correct me if I'm wrong on that. So that's really interesting there. That's coming down at some point in Season 5. We've also got what appears to be a calling card. Now this is, as we expected, an armoured train that's going down like a set of train tracks there, as well as some planes in the sky. So that's going to be really interesting there. I think there is, and I guess you could say there is already an armoured train in Warzone, but we'll have to see how this one takes its toll on the live event that's coming down in Warzone, but we don't have a date and time for that yet. So that's interesting. What else have we got to know? The real trailer starts, apparently, that other trailer that it was leaked to us. I can't show you this on screen. However, actually, I can show you the clip that Call of Duty sent us. However, I can't show you like the full clip or anything like that. So, but the reveal trailer that we got starts with a soldier stabbing another in hand-to-hand combat. It then proceeds to show an overview of a destroyed city with loads of bombers in the skyline. Now, you will notice that during that little piece of footage that we got, it actually does say the word leaks and rumours. Now, so this actually suggests that leaks and rumours are incoming. So we actually already got a couple of leaks already, so that's really interesting start there. Just for those who don't know, just while we're in this, Rockstar Games are actually planning a GTA Online update, as well as possibly remastering 3 GTAs from GTA history. If you want to check that out, I'll check out the video, which I'll link to the description. Moving right along, so this is going to be a really interesting time, guys. I think we've got the majority of what we need from this, from what we know so far. If we've got anything more we need to talk about here. Now, apparently we're going to be getting a reveal of some description happening on the 19th of August, and that's going to be Thursday of next week. Apparently, from what we understand, according to Modern Warzone, who is another credible Call of Duty leaker, we're going to be getting some sort of alpha that's going to be going down 27th to the 29th of August, from what we understand. A PlayStation beta going from the 10th of September to the 21st of September. Beta for all consoles going down 16th of September to the 20th of September. An alleged release, if what we understand is correct, according to Hey Malay on Twitter, will be going down 5th of November, and Season 1 will be kicking off the 23rd of November. Oh, hang on a sec. Scratch that. The PlayStation beta will be going down the 12th of September, not until the 21st of September. So 10th of September to the 12th of September will be the PlayStation beta. So just bear that in mind. So that was a little error on Tom Henderson's side there. But that's the information that we got from what we understand so far regarding for the Call of Duty 2021 Vanguard. So, what not your thoughts are of this, guys? Please do let me know in the comments box down below. If anyone else finds you to find anything else out, please do let me know in the comments. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, if you're all excited for Vanguard to come out. Once we get more information about the beta and everything else, and then the alpha, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please smash the subscribe button. Don't forget the notification bell to stop missing any more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace out.